bottle, it's normally a story that comes with that. Sometimes you laugh, sometimes you cry, sometimes you just remember some good shit. Welcome to the Bottom of the Bottle podcast.
All right, what's going on, good people, man? As you can see, I'm kind of solo. I'm one half of the bottom of the bottle right now. Carolina Dirt is having some issues getting his things together, but we're gonna make it work and we're gonna make it do what it do, man. This is another edition of the Hummmpday Happy Hour Tap In, man. It's always a special guest in the building, man. We got representing HYLO Arts. We got Chris Mohead in the building. We're going to bring him to the stage. Young Chris, what's going on with you, player?
What's up, man? Hey, appreciate y'all having me here, man.
Hey, man, look, we trying to do this new thing, man, where black people work together and get along together and help each other move along, man. We tired of the old narrative of people not getting along and not being able to trust people, man. That's bullshit.
No, you're absolutely right, man. Yeah.
We're gonna reach out to everybody, man. We ain't got no enemies. And if you want to be an enemy, there's ways to solve that, but that's not what we're here for.
Right. We all love over here, man. We spreading love.
Indeed. First off, I want to commend you because in the background you got that dirty bird flying back there, man.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah, man. That's what's up, man. Yeah. Where you from?
In a real way. I always tell people since Dion had a Jerry curl, I've been flying with them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. No, I was a little. I don't think I was born yet, or either that I was a little kid back then. But yeah, man, my
probably came up under the Roddy Whites and as a young man. Roddy there Whites. You go.
A little bit of Michael Vick era. You know what I'm saying? That was my idol for a minute.
That was everybody's idol, man. That was a bad man. Bad man.
Mm-hmm.
So we normally start this thing out with first call. It's normally 10 questions until we can get Carolina in. We'll have him throw you 5 once he get back in. But first call, real quick, man. 5 questions. Ain't no right or wrong answer. And it just kind of depends on how you feel in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So my first question to you.
Before we get started, my bad, man. We drinking on here?
No worries.
We drinking on here?
You a full-grown adult.
Yeah,
so you're doing whatever you want to do.
Right. I did a little research and I seen y'all was getting down a little bit. So I was like, let me make sure I'm prepared.
I'm incognito right now. So you know what I'm saying? Don't let the styrofoam cup fool you.
Oh, word. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, man. Yeah. You don't know what's in my cup over here.
All right. Well, we like to say it don't matter what you got in your bottle. You the one that brought it to the table. What's in my cup is in my cup. You feel me?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm ready when y'all ready.
All right, so my first question off the top, Dodge or Chevy?
I'm going to say a Chevy.
Okay. Old school, new school?
I'm going to say new school. We talking about rap? I'm going to say new.
We talking about whatever. We talking about cartoons. We talking about movies. We talking about music.
I'm gonna say new school because I think I always kind of been obsessed with the future. Like I'm always interested in like what's next. Like what's the next thing? Like it's just fun to see. Like not necessarily jumping on trends or nothing like that. But I just love to see what's the next thing. Like it's always exciting.
For sure. I always ask the question. Fear of insects or fear of heights?
Heights, definitely heights. Definitely heights, man. Yeah, I can't take it. I can't do it.
Absolutely.
Bugs is bugs. You can step on a bug.
Yeah, unless you didn't see that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You want to see a brother boogie?
Right.
It's that bug.
When it start flying, you don't know what to do.
Okay. That was 3. superpower. You got all the Marvel, you got the DC shit. What's your superpower gonna be? What's that?
Ah, man. Hey, who can fly? I'm trying to think of who can fly. Like, I'm just trying to fly.
Everybody can fly.
Yeah, everybody.
A lot of people can fly.
I'll probably say Flash, honestly.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I say Flash.
Man, that's the opposite of flying.
Yeah, I know, but I couldn't think of no flying. I was like, flying is limited, man. Like, there's so much you can do with when, you know what I'm saying, when you can move fast, like you can get a lot done. You know what I'm saying?
Speed kill.
Right.
My last question. You sitting down at a table in a white room, white table, white chair. It's 2 empty spots. Dead or alive. Who you talking to?
Y'all asked some good questions, some great questions. Dead or alive. I'm gonna say Andre 3000. Yeah, I'm gonna say 3000. And I'm gonna say this is off the wall. I'm gonna say Quentin Tarantino.
Oh wow,
okay,
that's off the wall.
Two people I consider geniuses. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And I think Tarantino could get Andre to talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, that's a balance. One quiet and one's eccentric, so it'll balance out.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's my 5, cuz. What you got for him, Carolina?
All right, I posted this earlier. Would you rather have an in-ground pool or out-of-ground pool?
In-ground.
If they're gonna remake the Jeffersons, who gonna play George?
Jamie Foxx.
Oh, damn. I was thinking Cat Williams, really. Because they both short and loud.
Yeah,
I was thinking Cat Williams because they short and loud.
Yeah, Cat Williams. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah. All right. Just because I'm going to throw this out there, neither of y'all going to like this. Who was the worst person to ever play for the Falcons?
Damn. Damn.
The worst person to ever play for the Falcons. It's your question, brother. I'm gonna think on it.
I don't know. To be honest, I'm not that deep of a Falcons fans to know the trash players. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just like the, you know what I'm saying, what I grew up on, Vic, Roddy White, you know what I'm saying?
I say Bobby Hebert was a quarterback once upon a time.
Bobby Hebert.
Bobby Hebert used to go from the Saints to the Falcons. I think he did that shit like 3 times.
Oh damn!
All right. What's your favorite snack at the Hood gas station? Whatever Hood gas station corner store you be at, what's your favorite snack?
I'm big on chips, man. I'm gonna just say the wrap snacks. I like the wrap snacks. Yeah.
All right, and this is gonna be my last one because Venom had put up her episode that she did the other day. She in the room. I think she's still in here. If you lock up in prison, what's your job?
You said if I'm in prison?
Yeah, what's your job? You working in the laundry? You working in the kitchen? What's gonna be your work detail?
Hey man, knock on some wood. I never have to go, first and foremost.
Yeah.
But give me the safest option, man. I ain't trying to have no problems with nobody. Throw me on laundry, I guess. But you know, throw me in the kitchen, I guess. Like
it's a lot of knives in the kitchen, player.
Yeah,
you're right. You're right about that. You're right.
There's a lot of knives in the kitchen.
Hey, I'll put together the prison talent show or something, man. I do something.
The prison talent show.
I got y'all. Anybody rap? I got you.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be like Andy. I'm gonna be like Andy. I'm gonna do taxes. I'm gonna learn how to do people taxes.
Doing taxes.
Figure out what the warden needs.
Figure
out what the warden needs.
All right, that was first call. Appreciate that.
Hey, appreciate y'all, man. It's lit.
So let's start with the idea and the business of what HYLO art is and does.
Well, we haven't really. I'm gonna tell you what it started as. It started out, first and foremost, it started out as a YouTube channel. We was trying to do comedy skits. You know what I'm saying? But I rap first and foremost, but I was like, I want to do some comedy skits. Then I was like, I want to understand the business side of everything. So I asked my pop some questions because he's military, you know what I'm saying, ex-army. So he real like strict with scheduling and stuff like that. So I asked him to help me out. And he just completely like took over and just had all these ideas. And I was like, I know how to rap. You know what I'm saying? I can do some comedy skits. You feel me? Like, whatever you need, just let me know. And he handled all the business. And it kind of turned into like, right now it's kind of like, it's almost like a record label, but we do a variety show a couple days a week, either once a week or 2 or 3 times a week, where we'll do interviews. We interview local artists. We'll have takeovers. Like, say a local filmmaker who wants to get his film out, we'll interview him and the cast of the film. Like, the newest thing right now is the DJ battle. Like, we got a DJ battle coming up next Wednesday. We get 2 DJs and we get like 4 DJs, and it's like a tournament type of thing. So it basically turned into us trying to build a community, you know what I'm saying, in Columbia, and hopefully spread out of just different talented artists and everything, man. There's so much talent. People been saying it for the longest, you know what I'm saying? There's so much talent, but we just don't support each other. Well, we, like you said in the beginning, we putting that myth to rest, man, because we support whoever want to pull up. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is just come to the address. We let everybody get on the stage. We'll let anybody tell their story. You know what I'm saying? All that. Like, that's what we're here for. And we haven't been charged. Like, we don't charge for real like that. You know what I'm saying? We're charging you. We're not charging you to get up there and tell your story.
Which is dope, because we done had Steve Cherokee on here. We'd have had other staples in community like Venom and Prince Ice and Kryptonite and Frosty and everything and everybody else. So that's kind of who we cater to. We got a lot of people. I think we're on episode 100 and something, but a good bit of these people are based out of Columbia or have some affiliation with Columbia, which we do respect and applaud. But outside of that, what was the first song that made your dad believe that, hey, we could do this?
You said the first song
that you did, that your dad believed in.
You'll have to ask him, because he tells me all the time. He wasn't really pushing for me for this rap stuff in the beginning, but my mom would always listen to my music, and she would always play and I make a lot. Back then I was making a lot of mixtapes, a lot of songs, and she would just play it for him. And he said he tell me all the time, like, man, I just heard some of your songs, and then, you know what I'm saying, it made me believe in you. I seen what you had going on, but he'll have to tell you exactly what song it was, because I don't know for sure.
But you know what that sound like? That sound like the military in him. He was looking at your work ethic. It don't really sound like it don't sound like he was really listening to the words and everything you were saying. It more sound like he sees that you dedicated, like the military, like that military background. All right, he's sticking to it. He ain't gonna just give up.
Right.
It looked like he commented. He put it in NES. Tell us about NES.
NES, it's called Super Nostalgic, but nostalgic is spelled NES because the whole metaphor is me being a kid playing the Super NES. So it's like super nostalgic or whatever. And I'm talking about my past and my life growing up, but I'm using like video game metaphors. And it's a sample. It's a sample from Parliament, Motor Booty Affair from Parliament, and he likes that song a lot, man. He does love that song. So
that's how I know it's real. You said military. You said Parliament. Shout out, Pop, Big Mo Head. Shout out to you, brother. We got a lot of things in common. Like, this is my brother. This is my blood brother. You know, we got to say that a lot of times because people don't believe it. But we grew up military as well. You know what I'm saying? So understanding that life and that lifestyle as a dependent. You know what I'm saying? People don't give the dependents a lot of love. You know what I'm saying? They like to say, you know, thank you for your service, but moms is without husbands, kids is without fathers, and it's tough. So
absolutely, man.
That probably is what makes you who you are and gives you the ability that you show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's super dope.
So what made you pick? I see you went to the Art Institute of Atlanta or something like that.
Yeah.
So what made you pick that? Yeah, what made you decide to go there?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what at the time what my mindset was in high school. It was
Spellman is out there.
There was never an option of me doing anything other than music. But everybody around me, you know what I'm saying, junior year, everybody get to talking like, what school, what college you going to? Like, what you gonna do after you graduate? But I was like, I'm gonna just pick something that got to do with music. And in my mind, I was thinking if I go to the Art Institute of Atlanta, go to Atlanta for audio production, I'm gonna blow up. Like I didn't connect the dots. Like it was like go to Atlanta and blow up. I didn't really figure out the rest of it. So when I got there, it was dope, man. It was real dope. I met a lot of cool people. I learned a lot about they teach you audio engineering. They teach you how to make money in the industry. They don't teach you how to blow up. They don't teach you how to get signed or get famous. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I didn't understand or respect that. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I thought like I was just supposed to play my music for people and then somebody was just going to scoop me up. But that's not how it works. And it took me a long time to fully understand that. But yeah. And then, all my family from Georgia too. So, it was a no-brainer to move to Atlanta.
That was a bad plan though, because that's when Atlanta really started popping. Like when they was on the verge of transition from the trap to everything else, right?
You're absolutely right. Like I think that was I graduated 2012, and I left Atlanta at the top of 2014. So right when like Young Thug and Rich Homie and the Migos, when all of them was kind of moving up, that's when I moved out of Atlanta. So
so that was smart. And then, well, not even that was smart, but that's the one thing that Columbia needs to adopt from Atlanta is like they got the chain gang, because like they have an assembly line of people. Yeah. And I don't think that the Migos is doper than a lot of people. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think, and I might catch some flack for this. I don't think Future is doper than a lot of people. I think they have those solid connections to, the forefathers of Atlanta hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the biggest thing. So what I will ask you is, as far as the scene in Atlanta, you out there as a student, you out there actually trying to get busy. What is the one thing that you saw in Atlanta that you don't see in Columbia that we might need to adopt?
This might be obvious to some people, but just the idea that you making it doesn't mean that I can't make it. Like it's okay for me to support you. It's okay for me to play your stuff or post your stuff if it's good. Like I'm not just gonna play it just because I know you. But if it's good, it's okay to like. It was real easy to connect with people there, like because everybody was willing to help out. And in Columbia, that wasn't always, that's not always the case. You know what I'm saying? It seems like a lot of people still have the mindset of, I guess for lack of a better phrase, just the crabs in the bucket mentality.
Everybody want to be first around here, but I see everybody want to be first. But I see what y'all are doing as HYLO Art. Like I was following y'all before. Like I even invited y'all on the show, and I see that y'all are actually doing what Georgia did back in the day. Like y'all letting, like you said, everybody come through. And that's how, and once again, networking is a superpower. And I think y'all are doing network because if you don't make it, maybe the HYLO Art name gets out there and make it and then bring you back and vice versa. So I think, I commend y'all for what y'all doing because y'all always going live. Like it don't matter. I've seen it where y'all had 5 people and I've seen it when y'all had 60 people. Like y'all always going live and staying motivated. So that's dope. And it seems like everybody get on stage loves what y'all are doing. And you can tell by the energy and the passion of what y'all are doing and how y'all are doing it.
Yeah, man. Like everybody's looking for a platform, like, somewhere that they can showcase their talents and stuff like that. And we just want to offer a platform. Like that's really what it is. You know what I'm saying? And but once again, that's the genius of my pops, man. I always got to give it to my dad. Like he goes hard. Like he don't stop. I be at work. I get off work and he has so much done and he just kind of have everything set up for me to just go and knock everything down. So like I said, I'm just rapping and all that good stuff, man. But he's the brains behind the operation.
Shit, I'm rapping. I'm rapping, daddy.
That's what's so dope is to have a solid piece of infrastructure. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, most people are artists. Most people are not. You a businessman or you an artist? Very rarely are you going to be both. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for you to already have that foundation kind of sets you apart. And it's a matter of, you know what I'm saying, getting in the right rooms and speaking to the right people.
And it's
y'all?
Also, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's also his look, man, his image. People listen to him. He knows he puts the suit on and everything like that, and he know how to talk to people and how to look. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I said, I'm a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm the product. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to operate in these business settings a little bit better than I did. I think that's kind of the balance of it. You know what I'm saying? That's really what's important.
And I wanted to ask you, I meant to push it back. How did your rap change from before you went to Atlanta, when you came back from Atlanta, and now with the way your pops support you, how has your rap changed? So I guess that's a 3-part question.
So I went to Atlanta right after I graduated. So when I was living in my parents' house, they was big on like no cursing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Music has to be clean. As soon as I moved out and went to Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? I started saying all type of just anything you would think of. You know
Titties, Molly.
He said drugs everywhere.
Yeah, so I think my music when I first got to Atlanta was kind of whack, if I'm honest with you, in my own opinion. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Because I was trying to find myself. My music wasn't. I'm 29 years old. You know what I'm saying? I was 19. It's been 10 years. So I feel like my music now is more thought out. I write now. I realize how important live performing is, you know what I'm saying, and everything like that. I realize that. So when I write music now, I write it based on like, am I gonna be able to breathe when I'm saying this on stage?
Yeah.
I go back and I fix things like that. So because that's where you're gonna make your money at. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. You said something very profound. You
Yeah.
still write.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
Please tell your compatriots that they are not Wayne.
Not Wayne, not Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Stop wasting the engineer's time trying to punch in 36 times.
I do want to say it's not for everybody, man. Some people, like, it's a business. You pay for the studio time. You know what I'm saying? Don't get up in there and wing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, have your stuff ready. I'm big on memorizing. I try to memorize my stuff before I even get to the studio. I'm like, this is somebody, like, time is money. You know what I'm saying? I got a 9 to 5 too, so it's like I can't just be spending all day up in here. Just wait a minute, let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me get my words together first. Like, let me just do one line at a time. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you got to take it serious.
What's the fastest session you had in the studio? What was the longest session you had in the studio?
Fastest session is probably, it take me maybe 45 minutes to do a song, because like I said, I come in there already prepared with my stuff. And I usually like to, if I'm working on a single, I just get like 2 hours in the studio. I spend like 45 minutes recording it and everything like that. And then like touching up and stuff. And I always have some extra time on the end, 9 times out of 10. But the longest session is like 10 hours, but that's only because I like to get all my songs ready first. Like if I'm working on a project, I've been working on it for like 10 months. I've been working on it for a minute. I got all the beats, I got all the lyrics, I got everything. I can come in the studio and knock it out in 8 hours. But I'm gonna get 10 just so we have some space. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to try to force it. And then, so the longest probably like 10 hours. But that's just how I work.
Is there anybody that you went to school with that was in that profession, or just anybody that you were classmates with that got on? Not necessarily while you was at school or in that time. The
legend, man, RIP, Speaker Knockers, man. A local legend for us over here. You know what I'm saying? I had several classes with Derek, man, from 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade. You know what I'm saying? And he was always rapping. He gave me his first mixtape in the hallway at Ridgeview. You know what I'm saying? And and I remember going home and listening to it, and then coming back and giving him my mixtape when I was finished, when I was done with it. But he was a good dude, man. He was a fun guy. It's sad that he like kind of, you know, he was just on the verge. He was 20, man. He was 20 years old. That always makes me sad, man, because he could have been bigger than what, you know what I'm saying? Like we kind of imagine. And there's so many people that, it's a lot of newer artists that sound like him too. You know what I'm saying? So I got to give respect to Speaker Knockers.
So as a young rapper, writer, all around artist, any rap beats? Have you had any rap beats? And do you think it's because you're in Colombia?
Yeah.
Trying to understand why they have them. I know we talked about the crabs in the barrel, but as for you as an individual,
Yeah. No.
Do you address them?
First of all, I don't have no problems with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty peaceful all around. If somebody has a problem with me, then that's them. I love everybody, honestly. I don't want no problems with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Just know I'm ready for any rap beef. Like rap, we talking about rapping, I'm ready for it. Anything else is a waste of time. Like I'm not about to fight you. You're too grown for that. I'm not about, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to go to jail or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to look hard for nobody. You know what I'm saying? I got a kid. I got old lady, got a kid. You know what I'm saying? We chilling over there. So, but other than that, if anybody wanted to try me just on some rap stuff, I think I would turn it. I don't even want to talk about it, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just said that.
Let that shit go.
Yeah, I just said that for the way the music is. I think these younger generation need to understand, man. Let that shit go. I just wanted you to say it. No,
you absolutely right, man. I think and I'm about to sound like, I don't want to sound like no old head or nothing like that, but I think these newer guys is deeper than rap with them. Like it's more than just rap. Like they take it past rap. You know what I'm saying? They take it serious. It's on some on-site type of stuff, man. It's too many rappers, too many people in my profession, in my art form, are dying every year. You know what I'm saying? Over just like senseless
and leaving
stuff,
the money
man.
on the table, man. Like you finally get on, and then some beef from 3 years before ends up taking your life,
right?
And you don't get to enjoy what you was working for, man. And it's super sad. It's super sad to see people's mothers on TV. Like, I can't even get the record company to call me back. Like they own his shit. Like it's crazy.
And these are real people, man. People look at it like entertainment, like it's TV or something like that. These are real people with real families, man, real kids growing up without their dads, man. So, you know what I'm saying? I just wish that it would get back to like just rap, man. Let's make it rap. Even if we dissing each other, man, I could diss you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to take nobody out their family's life, man. It's never that deep. So
what's your introduction into hip hop? Like when you go back, what was your pops or your mother listening to? What did you come up with that made you kind of fall in love with the idea of doing rap music?
Man, don't laugh at me, dog. it was Lil Bow Wow. When I first heard Lil Bow Wow, I was 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? And that
makes sense.
That was the world to me at that time. I was like, hey, this is dope.
That makes sense.
I want braids. He got girls down the street. You know what I'm saying? It was so cool at the time, man. Like I really wanted to be Lil Bow Wow. That's what got me starting to write. Like, but I think even to this day though, Outkast probably. My pops would ride around listening to Outkast, UGK. He would listen to Juvenile. You know what I'm saying? All these Southern legends, Scarface, and like so I kind of grew up with that. You know what I'm saying? That just love for the South and love for Atlanta. You know, my pop's military, we moved around everywhere. I always had a love for like Outkast and Ludacris and all these Southern rappers. Yeah,
absolutely.
Hey, so what was the first concert you've been to make you wanna? If you went to a concert, made you want to do it, and compare that to your first time actually performing? Like, did you feel like you did it?
Yeah. Let me think. First of all, I didn't go to any concerts until I was already doing this.
Okay.
But I think I would watch a lot of live performances. I would watch Kanye West always has great live performances. And so I think that's kind of always, you know what I'm saying, the goal as far as like with live performing and stuff like that. But if I'm honest, I don't think I realized how important, you know what I'm saying, the live show and everything was. I didn't realize how important that was until recently, like since we've been doing HYLO art in the past 3 years. Because like I said, like the stream, once you look at the numbers that you get from streaming, it's nothing compared to the numbers you can get from, I got a great live performance. If you pull up and pay me this money, you know what I'm saying, I'll do a live show for you. Like that's where the money gonna come from. Not these little, 2 pennies per play type thing. So
it's
that's
like
really important.
To see Rick Ross on the Hustling tour with him and a DJ, and no show, versus to see him now with the full band and the fireworks and the pyro. So I definitely understand.
Right.
What's your favorite part about live performance?
My favorite part is surprising the crowd, man. Just the looks they get on their face, because I like to feel like I think I don't look like a rapper. I look like I can't rap, but I don't look like a nigga that's finna get up here and just body the stage, kind of. You know what I'm saying? So it's always fun, especially when I go like in a hood spot. You know what I'm saying? And then I just kind of like I go off. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody just be on the and this isn't a diss to anybody at all, but everybody be kind of on the you know what I'm saying? They play their music or whatever, then they just get up there and they just kind of, you know what I'm saying? They rap a couple words and then they just kind of, I memorize all my stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people don't be expecting that. And there's a lot of dope artists out here that do that, but it's always fun to me to see the reactions I get. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because there's a difference. Like, even when you run into dude in the street, man, the way they present their music to you lets you know almost before you hear them what you're dealing with. And back in the day, I had my time where I pursued, rhyming and rapping as a thing. And I always wanted, we used to call them Lil Wave niggas. Like, how you record and you recording into like Pro Tools or whatever, and they can't project themselves on the microphone. Like, how can you not project yourself with a microphone? But your dance performance is going ham. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you get to the mic and nobody knows what you said in your entire song. So I'm definitely with you about, being prepared, being present, and articulating. Like, that's what it is, man. This is a poetry of words. This is news for the street. So you need to be able to get that out. Your words are the forefront to everything else that you bring behind it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I applaud you on that.
Appreciate it, man. And simply just talking to the crowd too. Like, a lot of people just get up there and just start. They just like, yo, my name is whatever. And they just start. I'm like, man, talk to the crowd. Like, how y'all feeling? You know what I'm saying? Left side, let me hear you say that. Like, whatever. Just get them involved. And they'll be invested in you when you talk to them.
MC means move the crowd.
I think it was a DJ Chuck T we had on there, said he was doing like an open mic type thing, and dude was standing next to him by the DJ booth rapping instead of rapping to the crowd. He's like, man, get your ass over here and rap to the crowd. Right. He in the back rapping to DJ Chuck T. Like, man, get up there, man, get up front, man.
No,
but I think that's the downside of pushing your music through social media, because you're not live performing. You figure if you can perform in front of a camera, you can perform in front of 50 people, and it's not the same. It's not the same. So do you crowd surf? You jump in the crowd. What's your interaction with the crowd?
Man, look, I haven't yet. I can't wait to crowd surf. I can't wait to mosh. I can't wait to get everybody like pushing each other and stuff like that. I'm working up to it. I just get the crowd call and response type of thing, just to make sure they pay attention and everything like that. And I walk around and everything like that. I usually try to find who I can tell is like into it. You know what I'm saying? And I'll rap to them. Or like this thing I like to do when I say this song where I be like, real niggas, and I hold the mic out and I want the crowd to say, we don't give a fuck. When I say the real niggas part, I like to look at all the white people. I like to
say it, motherfucker. I hope you say it. Say that shit.
Let's make it tense real quick for a second. Now, I can dig it. Who are your peers right now? Like, I know you working on your stuff in particular, but who are your peers right now that you feel like are taking it serious and that you want to continue to work with going forward?
Oh man, see, this is tough because I'm always gonna forget somebody, man. But just off the top of my head,
you got time, man. Let it go.
Yeah, I gotta say, off the top of my head, my man. First of all, my brother who works on all my beats with me, his name is Randy Soler. I gotta give a shout out to he's a rapper. Randy Soler's a rapper. He's a producer and everything like that. Me and him been working since high school. My man Ryad, he produced like a few songs on my last project. He's from Algeria. He's dope. Here in Colombia, you got my man Grooves with Melody. Him and his wifey things. They get up there and they kill it every time. We're going on tour together next week. I'm gonna say Easy Ola just because I was just at his studio recording. Want a Pound Jew. I'm gonna forget somebody, man. Tam the Vibe, she's dope. The Dubber, he plays the guitar. He's dope. Since you said Steve Cherokee, I give a shout out to Vanessa Young, amazing voice. Sorry for whoever I'm forgetting, man. Hey, I apologize for whoever I'm forgetting, man. But it's so many dope people. You just want to, if you want to find out, you really just got to pull up to 600 Seconds at My House Restaurant on Thursdays. Everybody pull up for the open mic and everything like that. You never know who might show up and kill the stage, man. And you know what I'm saying? You gain a new fan and all that. So that's where everybody at, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely subscribe to your YouTube page. I kind of ran through a few of your episodes, the 600 second episodes. You had Bitter on, you had
gotta give it a
I
bit.
saw the Panessa episode. Yeah, so I'm definitely digging what y'all doing. I like the fact that it's not necessarily focused into one thing. The arts are the arts, and the arts are wide open. And I think you and your father got a better chance of making something happen by keeping that wide eye. You feel me? Like the comedy skits. I feel like this, man. I feel like if you're not making no money off and our crowd has heard me say, if you're not making no money off of the internet in the next 3 to 5 years, it's gonna be hard to make money, cuz. It's gonna be very hard to make money. Whether you do it by merch or by media, your money is gonna come from the internet.
Yeah, no, you got to figure out the internet, man. You got to figure it out. That's the way business works nowadays, man. So you got to figure that out. And like I said,
No, I was gonna say I love that y'all always pushing content. Like I said, Steve Cherokee is actually one that put me on to y'all. I used to always ride past my house and never really knew what it was. Like if I was just so happened to be off late, I never really knew what was going on. But getting in contact with Steve, and then we've had Steve on here like twice. And we've had Vanessa and DJ Surplus and all them. And then I got my homeboy, his daughter, P Nasty, she rapping, she's performing out there for y'all. And I just think, once again, I just want to give y'all a hand on what y'all doing for the community, because y'all actually cementing yourself into the music part of the community, like from here on out. Because people are always going to talk about it. Like my brother and his rap group, when they're rapping, they used to always perform at Rockaway, across the street from Columbia Mall before they tear it down. So that thing stood up for years after they closed it. But every time I rode by, I just looked like, man, everybody used to come to Columbia back in the day, performed at that little hole in the wall building. So what y'all
my
are doing
house
for
is
my
definitely a better venue.
But
so DJ Kryptonite is in the comments. He asked what goes down at my house every Thursday. He missed the first part. Every
Thursday we do a variety show. Lately we just been doing interviews, but every Thursday we interview like up to like 8 people. They can be rappers, singers, writers, painters. We've interviewed local car wash owners, like whatever it is that you do in Columbia, whatever your art, whatever your talent is, and you want to get an interview, we interview on there. And if you do music, we'll let you perform and all that. So every Thursday we do that, and we've been branching out to Wednesdays and Fridays as well. So I think next Wednesday we got the DJ battle. I got to look and see who it is. You know what I'm saying? Pops know, I know he know. We gonna do maybe like
night. Go spin that thing up.
So we get DJs to battle, man. That's probably the most fun I had out there. And we've had a lot. We've been doing it for like 2 years now. But the most fun I had is probably been the DJ battle, man. Like getting the 2 DJs, they get a category and they get 5 minutes to play their best songs. You just see the crowd turning up and having fun, man. It's real dope. So that's next Wednesday. But tomorrow we got a few interviews. So
I always wanted to say, like, the best of all the movies and TV shows, I think that one part of Juice, when they walk through the club when they went the DJ battle, I just always felt like that was one of the realest hip hop scenes of all movies. Like because the crowd, you got DJ on this end, DJ on that end, and I think it was Venom who said in Colombia, especially in Colombia, DJs are almost as well known as the rappers themselves.
Yeah.
And for y'all to host DJ battles, like just whenever I hear DJ battles, that's what I always go back to Juice. I just always think about that scene of everybody in the crowd going crazy and have a DJ over here and DJ over there. You know, it'd be dope if you freestyle with two DJs, like during the DJ battle, and just let them flip the beat. If you can freestyle, I think you would just kill the vibe itself because nobody's doing that.
Right, you're right. Hey, as soon as I learn how to freestyle, bro, I'm gonna do that. I write everything, man. As soon as I learn how to freestyle,
you cannot say that. You cannot say that shit enough, though.
Yeah.
Look, you can't say it. It's so many people that's horrible. Stop telling people you don't write. We know.
Yeah, like sometimes it's not a brag. Like I did this song and I didn't write. You probably should have wrote. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It would have took you 10 more minutes, and you would have had something go on, cuz you would have had something go on. But the thing that I'm gonna try to tie this up on is, again, the appreciation for the father-son connection, man. Again, that's another storyline that we don't always get. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Supportive parents, and especially with Father's Day coming up, you know, we always get the raw end, socks. You know, I'm gonna get you a membership or a Fitbit or some stupid shit that we don't want. But I applaud you and your father's relationship. I applaud the fact that he supported you and went in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got some fathers that be like, yeah, I get it, man. Let me know how that work out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the fact that he is there trying to make it happen with you, build a business with you and for your legacy, man, that's super dope. So we normally do this thing called.
Hey, one more thing. Boy, your dad be clean too. I just wanted to say that every time I see your pops on there, that cat be clean. He don't be clean to my pops, but he be clean. Yeah. Your pops be clean on it. Yeah, he be clean. Hey, it look like he glide across the floor. Like he don't even put his foot all the way down when he take a step. It's just like he walking on clouds. I can't bend him. I can't crease him. You ain't got no J's on, man. He walking like he got J's on.
He be reminding me of them mob bosses, man. Or something.
Yeah.
Like,
that's black man military swag, man. Like I said, it's very familiar. It's very familiar. Mm-hmm. But like we normally do this thing called time capsule, and time capsule is just like what it sounds like. You got a little box that you're gonna put 5 things, tuck 5 things away for 100 years from now, right? My question to you is the 5 most important things that you take from your pops, whether that be moments that you had growing up, songs, movies that y'all watched together, whatever that might be. 5 things if you want to share.
Okay. I'm gonna say off the rip, my love for Outkast, my love for hip hop in general started with my pops because he had like a big CD case with all like the latest, you know what I'm saying, the 90s, early 2000s hip hop and all that, man. I used to sneak and listen to the dirty versions all the time. I ain't telling that until I was grown, but you know what I'm saying, that's where a lot of it stemmed from.
It's a rite of passage.
Yeah, that's one thing. So the Jeep, he had this Jeep. My pops always had a truck. Like he had you know what I'm saying, he had a Jeep. Now he got an Explorer, but he got Expedition. But I missed the Jeep, man. It was just so like of its time, man. It was like a 94 Jeep Cherokee or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, you know, Arcade had that song, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I missed that, John. Football training. I'm gonna say that. Something I gotta take from my pops that helps me today in real life is them summers, man. We was outside. We'll get up at 5, 6 in the morning. We'll get up before the sunrise in the summer and go out and train for football when I was like 13 years old, training for the 7th grade football team. And I always appreciated that because not only did I learned a lot about myself as far as like my work ethic and everything. He taught me a lot about that. Like he would just be outside. The sun ain't even up yet. And he'd be like, look, everybody around you right now, everybody's asleep. You know what I'm saying? you out here working. So you just passing everybody else. And that mindset always kind of stuck with me, man. Like I always remember that, man. So middle school football training. Let me think. Time capsule. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank, man. But that's like the most important stuff for me right there.
Three strong. Yeah, those are three strong. Did you ever find his porn collection?
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, man.
I was gonna say that. I ain't want to throw that in there because he watching. I was gonna ask. I was throw that in there. When you said you found his own
my
CD,
pop's porn collection. It shaped my life. So that's all I'm saying.
Hey, thank you, God. I had never found my dad's porn collection.
No, not of him. Not of him. Let's get that clear. Not of him. Just a collection of pornography.
Yeah. Either way, man, I'm glad I didn't find it. I got my own. Yeah. I had to come up with my own. I had to learn everything myself. I'm thankful for that.
Hey, that's real. That's real. So I'm gonna leave it up. I'm gonna go Carolina. He said 5. He said Outkast was a big part. Give me the 5 Outkast songs on your head right now, Carolina.
Oh shit. Growing old.
Growing old.
Growing old. Bombs Over Baghdad.
Always one of my favorites.
Jezebel.
Always remix.
Wheels of Steel.
Yeah. You on the ATLiens album.
Yeah, because ironically I was playing it when I got shot. Ironically, seriously, I was playing when I got shot. And I would say damn. I'll say international players. I'll just say international players.
That's always classic.
Yeah.
DJ Paul, he killed that shit. What's your top 3 in your the way you listen to Outkast? What's your top 3, or the 3 that you can think of right this moment?
Come on, me?
Yeah, man.
Man, since top of my head, he already said.
Yeah, that shit hard, ain't it?
He said so bad at. That's
hey,
the number.
He need to write it down. He need to try to write it down.
Hey, my son love that song, but I'm gonna say, me personally, I'm gonna say Hootie Hoo.
Okay.
That song is influential, and a lot of people don't even realize it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Southern Playalistic.
Yeah, Southern Playalistic. I gave Stank on it. I gave Southern. Oh, I'm gonna say So Fresh, So Clean, just because I love Andre. But I feel like Big Boy don't get enough credit, and I feel like So Fresh, So Clean. This might be a hot take. So Fresh, So Clean is the one song I can think of off the top of my head where Big Boy had better bars than Andre. I'm just throwing it out there. Big Boy went in on that song.
Agree. I'll give you that. I'm gonna go Crumbling Herb. I'm gonna go let's say Crumbling Herb, 2 Dope Boys.
I was gonna say that.
And Art of Storytelling, both of them.
Okay, so you mostly in ATLiens category. Yeah. I
mean, that's the one. Like Southern Playalistic was like, okay, if they could do this again, and then ATLiens was like, oh, they did it better. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So
that's the thing I respect about them most. Every single album is different. It's almost like a different group every single time they come out. They completely new. They reinvent themselves every time. So that's what I always loved about them.
And I wish, again, and this is something that you can make happen for your generation, is to keep that tradition alive of not sounding the same, to take those chances. Like if Hey Y'all came out right now, I think it would be as popular, but I think the younger generation would give it more. The younger people that deal with the hustle music, the street music, they would give it more flat. Yeah. Whereas Hey Y'all was just a huge fucking song, for our generation. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. Like, cause I think that's the beauty of Hey Ya. Like, even the gangsters love it. Like, everybody love that song. You know what I'm saying? That song tap into something inside of you that, like, it's a human experience. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Chris, you see what Kryptonite said? I didn't mean to cut you off. You see what Kryptonite said?
Yeah. Big Boy.
He said, y'all gonna let him slide with that comment. Big Boy don't have no more 16s better than 3,000. No.
The one
Chris,
I said, that's
you my
the
dog.
one I can think of off the top of my head. It's a few of them out there. Yo.
Big Boy don't get enough credit, man.
He don't.
Like, if it's 1A, Big Boy 1B, man. You know what I'm saying?
You're absolutely right, man. Like, even off the top of my head, Rosa Parks, man, Big Boy went in on that. That's like one of my favorite verses of his. You know what I'm saying? Even Bonzo Baghdad, man, both of them went hard. Like, so I don't like
Hail Marys and field goals. I feel like I was put here to drill holes. Like,
yeah,
that was on Missy. That was on Missy joint, but I'm gonna let it slide just because the sun shines on a dog's ass every once in a while. He had to do one. He had to do one.
Yeah, you told me to pick one song. That's just the one song that I could think of off the top of my head. But Big Boy is one of my favorite rappers of all time. Definitely.
Son of Chico Dusty. Yeah, man, I fuck with Big Boy the real way.
Yeah.
In the long way, man. But look,
let me ask y'all real quick. Let me ask y'all one quick question. Y'all think there'll be another duo that can put that much out there like Outkast?
That could put as much out?
That can put as much out there as far as the culture. Do you think there's a group that can or will be a group?
Not in the same way. It'll be in a completely different way, man. But there's never been another group, in my opinion, a group, an artist, or a duo that has given that same breath of fresh air energy that the Outkast gave when they was in a prime. Like, on some, like, nothing else sounds like this. You know what I'm saying?
Goody did it. Goody did it for a little bit. Goody was up there.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. But just for me personally, man, no one has touched Outkast since, man. I might just be a super fan, but no one has touched them since they came out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hoping, like, hopefully somebody can. I'd probably say the closest is probably Kendrick, just because you know what I'm saying, just the universal appeal of it all too. Like, to be dope and be universally liked and loved is
he's not a duo though. He's not a group.
Right, you're right. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
A lot of people did not like the latest work from Kendrick, and I would say that you selfish and you don't know what that man did. That man exposed himself in a crazy way. If you listen to what he did.
Yeah. Nah, they don't realize how much, like, an artist, man, to put your life, to put your business, your personal business out to the world is insane. No one else can relate to that, bro. Like, yeah, it's crazy, man. And in a creative way like that too. Nah, he real for that, bro. I love his album. I love his new album.
Yeah, so we going into our last little segment here. It's Final Call. Final Call is for you to do, if you remember any shout outs. You know, we've had your social media and your contact information running at the bottom, but if you want to tell people how to get in touch with you, how to work with you, how to get in touch with your father, if you want to be motivational, if you want to curse him, if you want to start that rap beef, this is where you do it.
Man, first of all these people out here talking that stuff, man. I give a shout out to everybody out there, man. Give a shout out to Columbia. Give a shout out to everybody who supports me. And y'all keep pulling up these 600 seconds. Right now I'm going on tour, the Groovy Sunflower Tour. Me and my man Grooves with Melody and his wife, Wifey Things. We're going on a little mini tour. It's just 5 shows. The first show is this Saturday at the Purple Buffalo in Charleston. And then Sunday is going to be at, Uncle Fest is off of Divine Street. So
indeed.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to everybody out there who supports me. If you want to get in contact with me, if you want to work with me, if you want to book me, any of that, probably DM HYLO Art on Instagram or Facebook, HYLO ART. And you know what I'm saying? We'll get all that situated. But and I'm man, people just now started asking me to do features and stuff, and I appreciate that, man. Like, if you want me to get on your song and you know what I'm saying, and murder that shit, you know what I'm saying, DM HYLO Art and all that, and I got you. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about.
That's all it takes. Yeah, just DM me, man. I got you. So I think that's it, man. I know I'm gonna remember something as soon as we hang up off this mug. So
that's what's happening. Well, Carolina, what's your final call, bro?
Once again, superpowers networking. Networking is a superpower. Superpowers networking, man. Somebody posted something today about networking, and that's my motto: network, network, network. You don't got to do this shit by yourself.
Yeah.
And that speaks beyond just the music in Colombia and just anybody come up in Colombia in whatever genre of music or sports or whatever. You ain't got to do it by yourself, man. There's people out here willing to help you. There's at least one person willing to help you, even though there's more people willing to pull you down. But there's one person out there here that want to help you. So just take your time and find that person, man. I appreciate it. This is gonna be our Father's Day. Well, it's not gonna be the last one, but yeah, happy Father's Day. Just in case I forget to say it, to all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day is Wednesday. So Father's Day is Sunday. Y'all can get drunk on Sunday. Start on Saturday. Get drunk on Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, celebrate the men.
That's right.
All right, man. Look, my final call is this: like here lately, the world just been kind of crazy and upside down. Love the ones who love you. I'm gonna be on that for a minute, man. Love the ones who love you and protect them people always. But my call to arms for the young generation, for the people that's coming up now, is to not be afraid to be different. You know what I'm saying? If you a kid from the hood, but you secretly like rock music, heavy metal music, you can make that shit work. If you secretly like country music, you can make that shit work. Don't be afraid to take chances with this music game, man. It's real important for y'all to do that. But this is the Bottom of the Bottle podcast. This has been the Hummmpday Happy Hour Tap In. We appreciate y'all always. Like, share, subscribe. Big shout outs to HYLO Art, junior and senior. Hey, Chris Mohead, we appreciate you for being here.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Until the very next time, which will be very soon, y'all be easy. And we go.
Be easy. T.I. Be easy.